arriving into St. Kitts, and apparently we're getting close. Let's go get some coffee and take a look at this island. So if you can hear me, today's stopover is St. Kitts and Nevis. I'll talk more about this island as we get closer. Let's go enjoy some coffee. We'll go up top on deck 11 and 12 and see what we can see. Before too long, the pilot boat came and greeted us and dropped off the pilot to escort us into the harbor. The dock at this cruise port is pretty small. Anything bigger than this ship, the Mariner of the Seas, would have to anchor. Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis is the official name for these set of islands. Now that I watched the dock in, came back to my room and room attendant is quick. But let's get ready, go eat lunch. Gotta get a little lunch in real quick before I go on and do this train and sightseeing St. Kitts. Did you know the body of water in between Nevis and St. Kitts is called the Narrows? Fun fact for today. Got plenty more for you later on. But I gotta hurry and eat. See you on shore. So St. Kitts and Nevis constitute as one country. Another fact for you. It is also one of the leeward islands of the Lesser Antilles, in the Eastern Caribbean. One side is the Atlantic Ocean, the other side is the Caribbean Sea. And I officially welcome you to St. Kitts. Today's excursion begins with a bus ride about 45 minutes touring the island to the train stop. This railroad is nicknamed the last railroad in the Caribbean. Where are we going?
Train ride.
These tracks were built in the early 1900s to deliver sugarcane from the plantations. It is a narrow gauge railroad that now operates Scenic Railway tours. You have two options of seating, an air-conditioned lower level or an open-aired upper level. Luke and I opted to sit outdoors and up top. Welcome to the St. Kitts Scenic Railway. Probably one of the oldest railways I've ever been on. Before too long, the hostess started making all the drinks. Pina coladas and daiquiris. They had other drinks available, but those were the main options. Instead of a booze cruise, I think it's like booze on rails. Rum, rum, and more rum. And our journey begins on this 18-mile train trek. This might be the most rockin' train I've ever been on. See that truck right there? That truck is the crossing guard for every road and rail crossing on this trip. The driver gets ahead of the train, closes the gate at every crossing, and then continues on. The train weaves its way through farmlands and small communities while delivering a narrated story about its country.
Welcome aboard. Welcome to St. Kitts. Do enjoy your tour.
Damn, that's good. I have to give credit to these dancers dealing with the sway of these train cars. Remember I said it was rocking? In case you were wondering, that is a volcano cone. But it hasn't erupted in over 1,600 years, and they consider St. Kitts not active. Along the way, you came across plenty of old ruins that held sugarcane. Aside from goats, almond trees, scenic views, volcanic mountains, and a noisy train, some had complained that this is a boring train ride. You be the judge if you ever come down here. I thought it was peaceful and chill, but that's because I love trains. There were a series of bridges. They were pretty tall that they took super slow because of the sway of the train cars. Some got a little nervous. Not too long before we returned to the station, the performers were back for another round of wobbly dancing. This was the lead car. He would go ahead of us on the tracks, make sure nothing was in the way or blocking the tracks so we could get through. All in all, I thought this train ride was pretty good, but most importantly, Luke loved it, and that's all that mattered to us. Would I do it again? Probably not. But you be the judge, like I said. Come down, enjoy the train ride, enjoy the views, and do other things on the islands if you can. We made our journey back to the boat, which only took about 10 or so minutes. While the others did some shopping as well, I wandered the streets, got a couple souvenirs, and a few beers.
Well now.
Actually got a souvenir for once. I need a local beer. Let's go get a Carib. This beer is brewed locally here on St. Kitts, and yes, it's pronounced Carib, not Carib. Thank you, Cheers Bar. 4 beers, $10. That's the best deal I've ever had. Let's go get on this boat, not get left behind. Enough time to go chill out before dinner. St. Kitts, you're a little diamond in the rough. May have to save up one day and come to the Nevis 4 Seasons. Headed to my room, back on board. Dinner time's in only like 30-40 minutes. Go relax for a second. Feeling fresh and ready for dinner. No clue what's tonight. I haven't even looked at the schedule. Need a beer, continue this going, and let's go look at excursions for St. Croix because right now I'm not doing anything. Hey, scratch that beer talk. Rum and Coke time. Oh, St. Kitts, you were better than I expected. Such a beautiful little country. I hope to be back sometime soon. Maybe flying in this time. Or maybe go to Nevis. But we're about to head to dinner. Just went on the family now, enjoying the view. Tonight's dinner started with a seafood cake, a roast, wasn't really a fan of, and this amazing Oreo chocolate cake. So, I think I'm calling day 5 a wrap and get some sleep. Cabin, sweet cabin. See ya.